capital of capitalism, some might say. Absolute terror to most. But I love it here, and unfortunately, I'm leaving. I live in the great place of Los Angeles, California.
Free your mind on me. I don't mind, let's just vibe, cause it feels so right, baby. Waste your time on me. Free your mind on me. I don't mind, let's just vibe, cause it feels so right, baby. Waste your time on me. Free your mind on me. I don't mind, let's just vibe, cause it feels so right, baby. Waste your time on me. Free your mind on me.
Hello. Okay. So I'm currently in my car right now, if that's not completely visible. And the fact that I'm able to live in my car and not be shitting bricks is just a fact to show the inequality that this place has. I was lucky enough to be born under parents that really, really care about me and gave me everything I need financially and mentally, and I didn't have to worry about that. And as soon as I graduated high school, I tried to prove them that it wasn't wasted on somebody not worth it, and I tried to move out on my own. This isn't it's not like I wasn't able to pay it. I was renting one bedroom off of one guy. It wasn't even like a room or an apartment. It was just literally just a room. It wasn't like a studio apartment. It was just a room from some dude's house I found on Craigslist. Extremely inappropriately dangerous thing to do. Wouldn't recommend for most people, but I did because I wanted to prove something. And moving forward, as you can see, I'm inside of my car. To me, it says that if I was born under a family that was not as fortunate, I would be so far down, and that I'm so replaceable to people that if somebody else were to be in my shoes, they'd be doing so much more things than I am. That's a personal issue, and it doesn't really matter to what I'm trying to say, because what I'm trying to say is that this shit is really unfair. Yeah, obviously that's issue people always have with capitalism, is that it's unfair that most people don't get the opportunity that they should be getting, and other people get plenty of opportunity and don't even do anything with it. And I think that dichotomy you could find in California is really wild. You could walk into McDonald's, you can run into a 16-year-old douchebag who's driving his M5 in the same half hour. You could meet somebody who is middle of their life, has nothing, has no money, no family, just their cracked out mind, and they could both be cussing at you. Okay, well, now it's time to go to sleep. I'm gonna close the blinds because I get insecure about people looking at me. I don't think there's necessarily an issue with capitalism. I'm off. The problem that this state has specifically with it, California, is that there's so many classes of people who are stuck to be those classes of people because of how long the people on top have been those people. It's ingrained into them that they are not going to be anything less or anything more than what they already currently are, just because there's never been an equal footing. It's think of it as like a race. In a race, if you were to say that, hey, whoever gets to this place the fastest is the winner. The fastest is basically whoever's the richest. What a fucking race is. Good job, Jacob. You're a genius at explaining things. But the problem is that not only are we on separate footing, as in somebody's closer to the finishing line than the rest of us are, while they're up ahead, they get to lay banana peels behind them and make us slip. So it's difficult to actually say that it's equal footing. Some of the ideas of a banana peel being thrown back is, for example, hot topic, in April, California fast food workers make $21 an hour. The biggest issue is that, the way I see it, that it hurts lower class more than it hurts the upper class. Because as a person, when you try to develop and grow to make more money and to become a better person, you need to have stepping stones. And to be able to create those stepping stones, you need to have the next step. And when your first job is already capping you out at $20 an hour, and it's some shitty fast food job that the growth is so fucking minimal, it leaves you very, very little room to grow. So it creates people who are comfortable with making that money and keeps them there. It doesn't let them grow. And that's a very harmful thing to middle, lower classes. Comfort is a massive killer amongst everyone. I love Los Angeles. I love California because there's so much diversity. Not only in culture, where you could find people, where you could get Mexican food, Chinese food, all over the place. And yeah, true, I am kind of just a fatty boy who loves his food and loves different foods, but I do think it's very cool the amount of people you get to meet as well. And not only that, but also in economic class. You get to meet people who are wealthiest of the wealthy, yet poorest of the poor, right next to each other, all woven together through the threads that is the great America.